Hey, what's up, guys? It's John Dreamsy here, and today I'm just going to be bringing you a little free S&D. Something you guys don't know about me is I was actually very much into the competitive scene before this game came out. I'd say it all started when I played Halo 2 on the original Xbox, and actually, guys, I'm just going to go over how I got started with competitive to where I am now, and maybe maybe some tips on how you should get your team started and what to look for when you're making your team. I got started playing Halo 2 on the original Xbox, like I said. Xbox 360 was already out at the time, just not affordable for me. And then that same year that I got the original Xbox was my birthday, and then I got the 360, along with Gears of War. Gears of War was kind of revolutionary to me because I never had Xbox Live on the original Xbox, nor was I ever familiar with playing online in any system. You know, I didn't have online in PS2. So the whole idea was crazy to me. So I got that. I played Gears of War for a short time until Call of Duty 4 came out, which was my first Call of Duty. That game kind of set my passion for Call of Duty on fire, we'll say. And that's where I was also introduced to game battles. Prior to game battles, I just played Call of Duty recreationally, you know, just a pub star with my buddies. And game battles was all new to me, like I said, and it's kind of a way that you can showcase your talent against other people who aren't pros yet, but, you know, we all have the same end goal, and that's to become a pro, which some people just, at the time, they think it's a good idea, but they don't realize how much dedication and, how much time you need to dedicate and how much it takes to actually translate from game battles into a professional player. The first thing I advise you to do is find a set 4 with good communication, and they have to have the same intentions as you do. The thing about people who run these tryouts are they always look for, you know, the slayers, the people who come out with a lot of kills, the KD ratio, how good their gun skill is. But the thing is, if they can't talk, then it's pretty much just jumping into a regular, like this, like a clan versus clan kind of thing. It's pretty much a free-for-all, except you can't kill the people on your team because you have no idea what the fuck people are doing on your team. And the first things first for me is you have to communicate with your team well. Everything has to mesh. Communication is like the oil to a machine. Without the oil, the motor's going to blow, and it's like everything just runs cleaner when you have good communication. So that'd be first. Second is, like I said, finding people the same intentions as you. They may say that they're in it for the long run, but, you know, 4 months down the road, or even after the first loss, shit, they're fucking getting out of there and leaving the team right after the first loss. So you can see that's not the kind of people you want on your team who get discouraged after one loss. I look at losses on game battles as a learning experience. You know, you go back and see what you did wrong, and you fix it. That's what scrims are for. But like I said, that all started on Call of Duty 4, and then Modern Warfare 2 came along, and that's where I started getting into tournaments, focusing on my GB rank, because when I'm trying to get on a good team, because the team I had at the time, like I said, wasn't as dedicated to becoming a pro as I was. They thought it was a joke almost, and I didn't want to stay on that team long, so I wanted to look for something better for myself. So in turn, I tried to get my GB rank up, because, you know, you can pretty much get on any team at the time when Modern Warfare 2 was in its prime. You could just get on any team just with a high GB rank, or a low GB rank, sorry, because the lower your GB rank is, the better people will think you are. You could just go on the forums and say, hey, I'm a 2K, pick me up, and then from there you could either look shitty in game, or you could just rise to the occasion. And where was I? Yeah, GB rank, and that's where I started playing tournaments. And then I never really played Black Ops 1 because I hated the fucking game when it first came out. Realized its potential later on when Modern Warfare 3 was on its way. When Modern Warfare 3 came out, everyone said it was kind of like Modern Warfare 2. I didn't necessarily agree, so I stayed on Modern Warfare 2, and I think that's what really killed any potential I had, because I could not translate my talent to the next game over. I don't really want to call it a talent, because some people might think that's funny, but yeah, I was I'd say the prime of my career was in Modern Warfare 2, and I think I was so good at Modern Warfare 2 I just couldn't let it go and move on, because I went on Black Ops and I realized how like just average I was playing on Black Ops, and how I just couldn't get it together as good as I could in Modern Warfare 2. And then Modern Warfare 3 came out, and it just felt so different to me. So it didn't feel like Modern Warfare 2 overall. I know it looks like Modern Warfare 2, but yeah, just totally different to me. And then Black Ops 2 came out, and I realized, you know, now's the time. You can't stay on Modern Warfare 2 anymore. It's a waste of your fucking time. If you plan on doing something with this, with video games, you have to move on to a new game. So before that, I actually tried to get back on Gears of War 3, and then realized, yeah, my home is Call of Duty. We have to get back on Black Ops 2 as soon as it releases. So I got on Black Ops 2, and that's kind of where I lost the drive to compete. I got more into things like school, work, my social life, family, and I kind of put Xbox in the back seat of things, which is good as you're growing, because, you know, to be so young and have your life dedicated to video games probably isn't the best idea, but, you know, it's what I really had a passion for, like I said. And as Black Ops 2 came out, you know, I said, you know, let's do this. Let's get a GB team going again. Let's get in tournaments. You know, let's take this thing to the next step. Let's try and get in events. But it really just never fell through. Not only because of me, just because the other kids on my team were kind of going through the same process. You know, they had school, they had work, they had their social life, they had all these things going on in their life. Especially when you're turning into an adult, like you're 17, 18. 19, you realize, you know, if this thing's not going to happen, then why the fuck am I wasting my time still trying to play? And that's where I kind of looked at Call of Duty as recreationally again. You know, I enjoy still playing Call of Duty, but I'm not going to focus all my time on it. And that's the problem. That's when Ghosts came out. Well, not when Ghosts came out. I was planning for Ghosts to come out, and I wanted to say, you know, let me give this thing one last push. And that's also when the new consoles were coming out, Xbox One and the PS4. And I wanted to see where my team was at, or not my team at the time, just the people that were always my team, but we didn't compete at the time. I said, so you guys want to give this thing one last go? Let's pick up the new consoles, and, you know, let's give this thing another try. November came when the consoles came out, and I was the only one who actually picked up the console. So I guess that's where you could say I fucked myself, because none of them got the consoles, and they all tried to stay on 360 and hold me back to 360, which was fine because Ghosts played on the 360 in events for a short period of time until around the time of COD Champs, where they announced things would be on the Xbox One. That's when all the pros started getting the Xbox One, and yeah, I was the only one who got it. And I found myself having a new console sitting there while I'm still playing on the 360 because my buddies hadn't gotten it yet. So that was a problem. And that's kind of where I am today, you know. I kind of went more towards this YouTube thing rather than pursuing my career further as to be a pro, just because, I don't know, I felt like when I first did videos on my other on an older channel, I felt like Call of Duty was alive in me again, kind of like I was happy playing Call of Duty when I was making videos, and competitively really was just getting outplayed in my head. I was just like, why am I still doing this, you know? Game battles, you can't just keep game battling forever. You have to take it to the next step, and really, I don't think I ever knew what that next step was, and neither did my team, because we were all ready at Modern Warfare 2, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know where you'd go from game battles to becoming a pro. I really don't know what that next step is, and in the next Call of Duty, I definitely want to give becoming a pro another shot, because I think the talent's still there if I give the time and effort. Maybe my shot's a little off because I've been rusty. I don't play Call of Duty as much as I used to, but yeah, I definitely want to give it another shot, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, guys, so that sums up the competitive scene in my eyes in 10 minutes. Hope you guys like the gameplay. I'm not even sure what I went here. I think I went dead even when it comes down to it. But yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe for more like this. I'm not sure what my next video will probably be a live commentary along the lines of something like a gun game or something like that, just because I don't have much to talk about anymore. I just went over what I thought would be a great topic, but I can't talk today. Let me know what you guys want to see. Have a good one, guys.